is my I don't feel good, I just want to veg and have comfort food look because I'm got, the sinus stuff going on anyway, and too much information. So anyway, this is the time I feel like chicken noodle soup. If it were my mom, she'd be making chicken noodle soup with homemade noodles. I am not that creative right now. So anyway, I'm going to make some chicken noodle soup. It's easy. It's something you can do when you don't feel good. And then I don't have to work tomorrow because it's President's Day. And so I'm going to make a big batch. And then we'll have it tonight and tomorrow, and I can just get better. So when I go to work Tuesday, I feel great, I hope. Anyway, so come along. I'm sure all of you have your own chicken soup recipes, but I will share mine.
Okay, the first thing I'm going to do, or I'm doing, is browning the the chicken. And this is what I used was the tenderloins, and I used one full package that usually it's usually 2 meals for us since I'm making a big pot. So next what I'm going to do is cut up the celery, and yes, I do peppers in mine, and carrots. And I don't have any regular colored carrots, so we're going to use these. And then I'm going to use, I've got a half of onion here, and I like big chunks of onions. And then seasoning. And what I'm going to do is my dry rub seasoning, because it's really a good mixture. I will share the recipe with you. It's got sea salt, garlic powder, red pepper, parsley, basil, rosemary, oregano, and black pepper. And so it's a good mix, and it's a good mix for a soup. And here is the roasted pepper and the jalapeno, and that's going in now. That should clear my sinuses. And I almost forgot garlic. I'll be putting garlic in. And not to mention the country pasta. As I said, I don't make homemade pasta. I'd like to do some. I just never have the time. And it's looking good in there. All right, I'm usually using more celery, but because I forgot to buy it at Trader Joe's, I only had a little bit left over. Anyway, so here's the garlic and the celery to go in. Okay, looking good. It's really looking good, actually, and smelling good. As I said, I like a big chunks of onion. So I've put the half onion, I cut it in big chunks, and that will go in there, and it will be good. And next I'm going to do the carrots, and then we will do the fluids, which will be kind of part water, part chicken broth. And then the seasonings, and then it will simmer for about 2 or 3 hours. Before I'm ready, I will put in the pasta, bring it to a boil, and put the pasta in about 12 minutes before we're ready to eat. Carrots are ready to go in. I'm not sure if I need to put another one or not. I'm going to go mix it in, and we'll see. It is perfect. I don't think we need any more. Not that you can't or can see that, because they kind of blend. You can see the darker ones. But anyway, I'm going to let it simmer without any juice right now to kind of soften everything up, and then I'm going to add the broth here in probably 10-15 minutes. Okay, now it's time to add the chicken broth. I don't know if I'm going to add both of these. I'm going to add one, and then I'll decide whether to add just water with seasoning or both of these. We'll play it by ear, won't we? Okay, so this is one package or box, whatever you want to call it. But it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of space for these noodles. And we're going to add the whole bag, because this is going to be more than 1 meal. And so we'll just add the whole bag. So we got to keep in mind that as it's cooking, it's going to cook down a little. And we need to add the noodles. So I think I am going to add the other chicken broth, and if we need more, then I will add water. Okay, so here is the seasoning I'm going to put in. As you can see, there's lots of different ones in there. I am going to put 2 teaspoons in there, and then later on, if it needs more, I will add more at that point. All right, I have been simmering this for 2 hours, and now I just barely put the pasta in, and I think I might need just a little bit more water. So I had 2 boxes of the broth, and then I added 2 cups of water, and it seems to be perfect. I did add 1 more teaspoon of the spices. And there you go. Our soup is done. I'm just going to serve it with some rolls, and we'll have plenty for tomorrow.